Is there chocolate on me?
Like, I'm shorter than you.
It's because I slouch.
Well, stop slouching.
But it's not comfortable to sit straight up.
I would say...
Be passionate about it.
This video is going to be mostly you cutting me off. Shouting inspirational stuff. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the last video with Nicole for the week of Nicole. It's Friday, we're sad, but today we're going to be coming with a little bit, not like a serious video, but like a life advice of what happens after high school. We're just going to be giving you guys advice, tips, how to not stress after high school, because
Clearly,
you're kind of like...
I'm not stressing. I should be stressing. I'm such a failure. So we graduated from this high school in 2016. So we are now, what, 2 years out of college? It will be
One and a half?
In May we will be, in June we'll be 2 years. 2 years out of college. I should go back to college. I said college. 2 years out of high school.
I mean, we'll just start off with like, after you graduated high school, like,
okay,
how did you just like feel and stuff?
So after I graduated high school, I was like, I got into Penn State. I was like, wow, I'm gonna produce movies. I'm gonna be a director. Like, I'm done with you people. I'm done with Brittany. I'm just kidding. I was never done with Brittany. I was like, I felt good, like getting into, you know, Penn State and stuff, and it was just like a nice feeling. Except my mom rushed me out graduation day. I didn't get to take pictures with anybody. Except for the one girl that took...
take a picture outside.
The only person I took pictures with was Katie, and that's because she asked my mom beforehand. Like, she literally said, can you tell your mom for me that I want to take pics? So we took pics together. So yeah, my mom literally rushed me out graduation day. She was like, all right, we gotta go. We're going to Olive Garden. So I didn't even get to take pics with anyone. It was a shitty graduation day, but I graduated.
I remember I don't know, it just like kind of felt like an awkward time, I remember.
Graduation?
Yeah, like I wasn't really sitting near anyone I wanted to be sitting near.
Oh yeah, I was
because
next to, like, our whole group, and you were like on the other side.
Yeah, like I wasn't near anyone, and like a couple of my friends that like I wanted to be near were either National Honor Society or like we ended up on the... Lindsay.
So who did you sit with?
I don't remember who I said.
Why did you sit over there then?
I've been accepted to Ithaca, so I was like kind of stressing because the school is like 5 hours away, and it was like far, and I was like, I'm gonna be leaving behind all my friends, which was like 2, 3, but still, like, you're going far and like you're not sure. And I I picked it on a whim because I got in a fight with my mom that I wanted to get my ears pierced again, and I was like, I don't need to deal with this, I'm going to Ithaca, and that's why I picked it. So stressing about picking a college really isn't serious.
Unless you're me, because I picked Penn State, went and had 7 roommates, and 4 were from out of the country and didn't even really speak English.
Yeah, Penn State just destroyed you.
I was there for 3 days.
Leaving Penn State, like, how were you feeling and stuff?
Well,
like,
see, the first day I went, I knew I just didn't like the school. Do not disregard Penn State because of my feelings, but anyway, I just like didn't like the walking. It was like 10 minutes to get to like the cafeteria from my dorm. The way back I always got lost, and like, you know, it was just weird. It was just scary at night. There was a lot of people. Mainly the walking though, that killed me. And then I thought about in the winter when it snows and walking through the snow, and I didn't want to ride the bus. I was like, I can't do this. So then anyway, the first day I had orientation. The second day I was supposed to go to orientation. I woke up, didn't go to orientation, stayed home, watched Netflix, well, stayed in my dorm, texted my mom and said I don't want to go here. So she cried and thought like I don't know, she rushed down to my school, left work early and picked me up.
I mean, at least she did that. Leaving school is not the worst decision.
And I didn't listen. I did not drop out of college. I left and I worked on a film after.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not a college dropout. I work.
My first semester, I just remembered I cried a lot the first day because I was like, this is so far, and like I can't come home on a weekend or anything like that, and it's gonna be bad. And I was really stressed out, and I did not have friends for like the first whole month.
FaceTiming in the hub, and you were literally like,
yeah, but I was stressing in my room being
then you were at orientation.
Oh, I was at orientation.
Either way, but like that's what I'm talking about. Like you were literally crying at orientation.
I hated orientation. Don't stress about your orientation. If you don't make any friends there, it's not the end of the world.
I cried at orientation too, but I didn't tell anyone about it until now.
I cried at orientation.
But
and
mine
I
was
only
like a
went.
silent tear. I didn't let anyone see me cry. This girl.
I had the worst experience at orientation. I only went to 2 events. One of them, how to pick your classes, and then the second one was me picking my classes. I hated it that much.
I went to 0 events.
Like, it was still early. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking while you go somewhere.
I just don't want to hit anything. Keep talking.
So there's the other side where like I did really feel like leaving, but it didn't get to that point until like after the week passed. So like was not getting a refund of my money. So I was like, make it work. Like, you like the program, you like the school, like, and unlike her, like I had like a 2-minute walk to my building. So I was like, I know, like, you know, it's not these kind of things. So I like took my time and like I made friends through projects and stuff, and then those friends, I latched onto their friends and made them my friends.
Latch.
So now I have, I'm a latcher. So now I have those friends. So it ended up working out in that sense for me, that I wasn't like alone entirely. And during that time, you worked on a movie.
I worked on a movie. My cousin happens to be in the film industry. He does lighting. He has his own company. So he was like, instead of being a college dropout, come work for me, and like you'll actually be getting experience in the movie business, because I wanted to major in film. I worked on Brawl in Cell Block 99, starring Vince Vaughn, Don Johnson.
I mean, that's really cool. That's not something like that I can say I've done. I don't get that chance to like work on movies and stuff. Like, we do student produced movies, but it's not like a real movie that like went to the theaters and stuff. So
this one I don't think went to the theaters, but it is on whatever it's called.
Netflix?
Not Netflix.
Hulu?
On demand.
Where can people on demand?
It might have gone to theaters. I'm not really sure.
I remember seeing a
It's
poster.
funny because I worked on it and I didn't even watch it.
Well, for me, this is like December 2016. We're about to jump to January 2017.
Lick the straw, I dare you.
Stop. Why would you? So obviously it was an obvious decision. I liked my first semester. I made friends and stuff. So I knew that I would, for spring semester, I was just going to automatically be going back. But
truthfully, I did not give my school a chance.
If you like are randomly deciding to go back, what advice would you give them? Like,
to Penn State?
No, just like, well, now you go to community.
Yeah,
you decided to go to community.
After I did the film, that was only 6 weeks. I went to community in January and did like a spring semester, so I wouldn't fall behind. And I honestly think taking 2 years of community, or however long of community, until you find the school that is right for you is not a bad decision, because it saved me thousands of dollars, honestly, and the classes were not hard and you learned the same material. So I honestly think that's not a bad idea. So now I'm doing community again this spring, so I will finally, after this semester, be considered a sophomore. But what do you want? What's the question? Advice about it?
Just like people, like, because you took a semester off from switching from Penn.
Okay,
like,
so
what made you decide to go back?
I used to be super against people taking semesters off. I used to be super against community, but then I realized if you commit to a school that you do not feel passionate about, do not stay there. Do not pay your money for it, because you only experience college one time, unless you're me. Then, you know, so pick a school that you actually love, and if you don't love it, leave, and you'll find it in time. So take time. You are young. You can afford these mistakes right now. After you're about 25, you probably should just pick a place and stick with it. But like for now, experiment, you know. And I think it is important to get your education, unless you're doing something like a trade that you don't need it. But I feel like school is more than just the learning. I mean, you also make like friends. I still have friends from like when I went to community last spring. I'm like, I mean, they're not like the best of friends, but like it's people that like, you know, like they could be connections in the future, and like they're just fun to hang out with and stuff. So I don't know, college is valuable. I feel like it's not for everybody, but I feel like you can always go back, whether it's now, whether it's 5 years from now. Yeah, that's my advice.
I would just say that like community is great. I don't think there's anything wrong with community, and saving money is awesome. But I will say that like if you know what you want to do, what you want to major in right away, then I would say the better opportunity for you would be to pick a university, because like I did not have to do a lot of the core curriculum kind of stuff. Like I don't have to take a lab science, I don't have to take a math. I don't have to do a lot of things that a lot of people have to do at the community schools and stuff. And I got to start like making movies right away. Like the first semester I was in a cinema production class where I was hands-on and I was touching a camera. I have basic core curriculum where I have to take 4 required courses and a writing class, and the required courses I get to pick from a list. So it's not like I have to take Calculus 1 or Biology 2 or something like that. For my science, I got to take a class called Stars, Galaxy, and the Universe, and it was easy, and I got to, you know, learn about space and stuff like that. I would say that my first year experience, like summed up, was not bad. It was not bad. I never had a Friday class my first year. I would say the biggest tip before we end this video.
I have a big tip. Go ahead.
Can I ever finish
because I didn't want to forget. Go ahead.
I would just say don't sweat it. Like whatever you decide to do, take a semester off, community, university, traditional, not traditional, you don't even go to college, whatever you want to do. Like it's really not as serious as we like make it out to be, and like whatever happens, like you're gonna make it out alive in the end, and you don't necessarily need a degree or not need a degree, or that did not make sense. Anyway, you're gonna make it out and you're still gonna make money and you're gonna be able to provide yourself, whether it's 20 years down the line that you're finally doing what you want to do because it took you a lot longer to get there, or you get a job right after college and it's what you wanted all along. Like it doesn't matter, you can't sweat it, time is time.
Don't let other people make the decision for you, because I know a certain person in my life still wants me to go back to Penn State. Don't let other people influence your decision. No one's judging you, and if they do judge you, who cares, because it's your life and you only get to live it once. And I mean,
very nice.
80 years from now you're gonna be dead, and like, what's gonna matter? Did you listen to your mom, or did you do what made you happy in life, you know? So do what makes you happy. Also, start a savings account. When you get out of high school, start a savings account. No one told me that.
What?
I never started one.
What?
You told me like a month ago.
I've been telling you for 6 months now.
Okay, so I blocked it out of my head, and now I realized I needed to start a savings account. So I started one, and I'm at $40. My January goal is to hit 100 in my savings account. It's not a lot, but it's starting. I'm just saying, start a savings account. It will help you in
And
the
with that
future.
final tip, that means that someone should listen to Brittany more often, because I've been saying make a savings account. I have been saying that. Savings accounts are where it's at. You might...
Again, don't let other people influence your decisions. You will learn in time. Make your own decisions. It's your life.
But if you had started 6 months ago, maybe
you sound like my mom. You literally sound like my mom.
Okay guys, and with that, that is the end of this video, the very last video of the week of Nicole. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 videos that I posted with her.
I'll be back, don't worry.
She will be back. We might do another week in the future.
Maybe I'll be invited to Ithaca again. Why did I say that so? Ithaca.
If you liked this video and you liked watching us give you guys some advice about our experience, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It would mean a lot. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
That was...